Hey everyone, my name is Squeaky, and welcome to my secret underground base. In this video, I want to showcase a tool I have written, which is a transcriber closed caption tool. The text you see in my bottom left corner right now is actually auto-generated in real time in OBS Studio. As you can see, it is not perfect, but it is pretty decent. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how to set it up for yourself. So let's head over to my computer over here. Okay, so if you visit my website, specialagentsqueaky.com, and you click on Tools, you can scroll down to Add simple real-time closed captions to your live stream and click on that. This will bring up a page I've created here that contains a lot of information about how this transcriber tool works and what you can do with it. However, we're going to do this together step by step, so if you don't want to read this, you can just follow me along. So the first thing we need to do is to download the transcriber server. So if I click on quick guide here, you can see that step 1 is to download and extract the transcriber. And if you scroll up here, you can see all the versions I have so far added to the website. So right now I've added English high quality, French high quality, Spanish basic quality, and other versions. If you want a specific version, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. But in this video, we are going to use English version. So what I'm going to do here is basically click on the download button here. Note that this is actually 2.5 gigabyte big, and this is a really high quality version. So I'm just going to click on download here, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. And this will take a while. Okay, it is downloaded, so I'm just going to minimize Firefox. And as you can see, the file is on my desktop, so what I'm going to do here is to extract it. So I'm right-clicking and press extract. Okay, it is now extracted, so this is the contents of the zip file. So all we need to do here now is basically just start the server. And we do this by just double-clicking on a file called start_transcriber.bat. Okay, so as you can see, a black terminal window just started here, and it started a lot of text down here. What you didn't notice is that it took actually a pretty long time to start this up. It took maybe around 30 seconds. But as you can see now, it is now listening to my default microphone, and everything I am saying right now is being transcribed. So this needs to be running, but we can actually minimize this in the background. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to add this in our OBS Studio. So this is my OBS Studio running. And if we open up the folder here again, you will see there are a couple of HTML files here. All of them starting with browser source _. So as you can see, there is one called basic, comic, highlight, keyboard, perspective, slide up, and then one called squeaky. All of these are basically design examples. So you can actually customize your own subtitles as you want. But in this video, we are just going to go through some of these examples so you can actually see how it looks like. But it is pretty easy if you know basic CSS to design your own subtitles. So all we need to do here is basically just drag and drop a browser source into our OBS. So I'm going to start by dragging the basic one over to OBS Studio into my sources pane here. And we should be able to see some more text here as well. So this is actually the basic one. So I'm just going to make this slightly more beautiful. So I'm going to just change the width here to 1400. And let's say I put the height to 300. and I can position this down here maybe. And I can crop this to only 2 lines. So this is the basic design, basically what you see on YouTube. So actually, let's keep it up here. Let's try another design. So I'm going to open up here and let's drag and drop the slide up version. So this is the slide up, and I'm just going to make this 800 times 300. Okay. And as you can see, this design example basically slides the text up. Okay, let's try another version here. Let's take highlight. So I'm just drag and dropping it here to OBS. And as you can see, this one is more bubbly. I'm going to change the width and height. And let's say I want it down here instead. I want to crop it so it only becomes 2 rows. So all of these listens to my transcriber server, which we are running here in the background. And basically, you can decide how you want to design your subtitles. So if I open up my notepad here, I can just drag and drop one of these, for example, the basics. And you can see that this is basic HTML, but this part here is CSS. And this is actually controlling the design of the subtitles. So if you know basic CSS, you can actually design your own subtitles here exactly how you want to. Let's take a final example here, and let's take the perspective one here. This uses 3D. And as you can see, it got over here. So I'm just going to put this maybe 900 times 400. And I'm going to put this on the right side over here. And as you can see, this gives like a more 3D perspective. So my screen looks a bit crazy right now because we have so many browser sources active right now, and they are all transcribing my voice. But this is basically what I wanted to show in this video. So this transcriber tool is free to use. It is offline. It doesn't use any network connections at all. It runs on your computer. It is not perfect, but it is decent. So if you want subtitles on your stream, for example, Twitch or YouTube, you can just download this from our website and run it. So this is a very short video. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please comment on the video or jump into my Discord. And with that, I just want to wish you a continued great day.
I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew